Good morning and welcome to the third theme park vlog from our USA Strata trip, where today we're at Silver Dollar City. I cannot believe it. I've wanted to visit this park for a very long time, and here we are at the main entrance. Just purchased my ticket and I'm really excited to go in here and ride the 7 different coasters, but there's certain one that I'm very excited for, and that is Time Traveller, the Mack Rides Extreme Spinning Coaster, the only one in the world, and it opened last year, so I can't wait to ride that. Along with that, we've got an RMC here to get on, hopefully, and various other rides here at the park. That actually opened back in 1960. Well, let's go inside and take a look around Silver Dollar City. How are you, Alex?
Very well, good morning.
You ready?
Excited, can't wait, looking forward to it. Nice entrance, very good operations at the entrance. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah, I mean, this park, there's so much more than the roller coasters. It's a big sort of mystery in terms of you don't see anything until you go in. From over at the car park, we had a bit of a preview of a couple of the rides in the distance. But yeah, it's a bit like Alton Towers in a way, that everything's sort of hidden through the trees. We're in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, really excited to get inside and have a look. Here we are then, so we're just coming through the entrance turnstiles and security bag check area. And normally you'd walk into a park and there might be like a long main entrance street or like a fountain package or something like that. But here we've got like a bakery and all these different buildings, and Alex is reading the newspaper over here. What you got a newspaper for? What's this all about?
Well, this is not any normal newspaper, Sean. Let me open this up right here.
Oh.
This is your theme park map. Look at this.
Look
everything
at that.
you need to know. Show guide for the day. Everything you need to know. And it only runs weekend in advance at a time. So there's a new newspaper every week at this park.
I mean, that's a unique way of doing it, isn't it?
And I see a nice good photo of something I really want to acknowledge on the front there that we're really excited for today. But look at that, how beautiful is that? Offers the calendar of the park, every bit of information, how to find things, cost of wheelchair hire, stroller hire, lost and found, you name it.
And it's all themed.
All themed into this newspaper.
This is a really small entrance path, isn't it? It looks like, you know, we're going to have a lot of like narrow paths, and like we haven't seen a coaster from inside the park yet, and that's what I really like, building up that anticipation, you know. Hospitality house we're walking into here. Wow, it's very, very different. Obviously this park's all got that Wild West frontier style theming.
I've got to say to you, page 3 is very different to page 3 we have back home. It's Dolly Parton on there, page
Dolly
3.
Parton Stampede. So that sort of linked me into the whole meaning behind this park. I mean, this is owned by the same company that own Dollywood and obviously Dolly Parton's park. So yeah, it's, you know, we're going to see a lot of similarities in terms of a lot of live entertainment and I see. So they send us straight through the gift shop, which then leads into sort of all part of this entrance experience.
I can see Time Traveller merchandise, I'm excited there.
Yes, I have seen some of the merch.
Hype's real, it's happening.
Some of the merch does look very good for it. But yeah, like I say, we've got 7 coasters to get on. But we're obviously, I assume we're going to head down to Time Traveller first.
Yeah, I was thinking one of the kids' coasters, the family coaster.
Yeah. This might be one of them days if it looks quite busy. Whereas if we think there's something else what looks better than a kids' coaster, we'll skip the kids' coaster. It could be one of them days, you know. We said like we're going to be prioritising certain things. So yeah, let's...
Today is our first theme park day. We've done 2 days at amusement park. Today is a theme park kind of day.
And this is very nice.
Can't wait.
It's pretty. It's very, very pretty. Let's try and find Time Traveller. We've been in this park less than 10 minutes and it's already exactly what I was hoping for. So many like little buildings down the side. There's a blacksmith's, there's a bakery, there's glass blowing going on. Like there's just so much going on throughout. There's a Christmas shop over there.
Sawmill, time traders, that's what I want to see.
Yes.
Looks like we're getting closer to where we need to
I think I recognise this entrance sign around this corner. I'm excited now. I'm very excited. It's just a shame again, unfortunately, we can't take you on board on the rides. That unfortunately is going to be the theme with the vlogs from this trip, which is a shame. But I'm going to spin you around because I'm very excited to see that entrance right there. Time Traveller, the Mack Rides Extreme Spinning Coaster. Let's go. Here we go. We got the test seat in action. We recognise that.
You do a little bit.
There we are.
Green light, you're in. And so are we.
I'm not sure about queue time or anything like that, but we're in the queue and that's all that matters. It's open, we're in line. This is the ride that I've been most anticipated for this park. And yeah, like if this was 3 hours, I'd be waiting for it.
Looking at the station building, I don't think we're going to be.
Yeah, it looks quiet actually. Oh wow. So yes, like I say, this was a prototype. They actually tested this whole train system with the spinning cars on Wildfire at Europa Park, obviously at Mack's own park. So, oh, and there she is. She's in action. But yeah, this looks like an awesome coaster. The only bit I'm not too sure on with this, from watching POVs, is actually there's a section where it stops, and apparently it was supposed to have a building around it, and it was going to be like some sort of show in the middle of the ride, but it never got added. So I do think that bit does look a bit poor.
Apparently Mack had said to the park, oh, do you want us to take it out now that it's not stopping? We said, no, we'll keep it.
We'll keep it in.
But it's the theme of this coaster and the type of coaster that I think is going to make it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's got a massive backstory, this.
And it's empty.
Oh, this is good. All these little details. Clock in before entering. Have you clocked on?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? I'm happy with that. Wow, look at that drop out of the station. We're going to be making our way up to the top of this building, straight down that drop and into the various different launches and elements on this ride. That looks absolutely incredible. I love how you can see it here out of the windows in the queue line. I love all this artwork here in the queue line for Time Traveller. Look at all of this, the details of the trains. Can't wait to see them up close and personal when we get in the station. All about the machinery. Around the world in 80 days. Hang posters around town for testing days. It's all about that storyline. Very, very nice. Got this big feature just here as well. Massive feature. Yeah, that's the queue line we didn't wait in at the bottom, we just walked straight through. And then, yeah, looks like we're straight round there and into the station. A bit more than 10 minutes, maybe about 20 minutes or so. Not bad at all, really. We're climbing up the stairs for our first ever ride at Silver Dollar City, our first ride on Time Traveller, our first Mack Exposition spinning coaster, and the world's tallest and fastest and longest spinning roller coaster. So let's go and we'll see when we come off, where we'll share our first reactions from this incredible ride. It's got everything so far, it's the full package. Let's hope the ride lives up to it. Let's go. That is the first time this trip where we've both come off a ride, really smiling, really excited.
In a great mood.
In a fantastic mood, because we've finally got on one of the bucket list rides that we wanted to do this trip. And I think if some of them RMCs were open at some of the other parks, that might have happened. But Time Traveller here at Silver Dollar City was really good fun. It was quite intense in some areas, considering the coaster only goes 50 miles an hour. It's called the Extreme Spinning Coaster, you know, and I don't really think that is the name that sums it up right, to be honest, because it takes the transitions and everything so smoothly. It's a brilliant ride. It's everything that I hoped it would be and more.
Anyone can enjoy that ride,
yeah.
Whether you're young or old. It's a good fun ride, and the way it hits some of those elements too is unlike anything you ever experienced on any other ride. It's great, it's crazy.
Right. 3 inversions throughout that, and obviously it offers a different ride experience every time, because we were facing backwards in the station, and then as soon as we were dispatched, we spun round to go forwards into some of the different elements. Sorry, I'm so struggling again. some of those different elements. Really weird going into the inversions, spinning round, wasn't it?
It's crazy, and you know, you come off and you think, oh, where am I looking now? And you can't actually see which part of the track you're going to see next. So there's a little bit of a mystery as you're spinning round too. And wow, what a coaster, and what a themed area as well. And
what a park!
What a park! Yeah.
Already, we would have had 2 days here, wouldn't we?
The merchandise too is really, really good for the ride. It's such an experience ride, and I think this is something that we really appreciate as theme park enthusiasts. To get on a themed roller coaster experience like that, insane. Really
the only thing that did let it down for me, as we spoke about in the queue line before, like we thought, there's a section where it stops and it just says prepare for launch. That's the only part of the ride where it just goes away from the whole story.
It feels like it loses its meaning for a little bit there.
Yeah, like they should have at least done some themed audio or something there. Smoke machines, a little bit of theming at the side. But yeah, sorry,
You're struggling. But yeah, generally
brilliant.
speaking, besides that one little bump there that we thought, you know, it's a little bit iffy because it really needed something on that launch section.
Yeah.
The rest of the coaster well and truly made up for it, and the experience as a whole, absolutely sensational. Highlighted coaster for me of the trip.
Yeah,
so
oh yeah, by a long way.
To beat that thus far. I mean, that was something quite special to me, and I can't wait to get some more re-rides on it later in the day.
It's time to find out if we're going to get stung today or not by another RMC.
RMC don't like us right now, so
we've got Outlaw Run, so we don't have a clue where it is. We're going to just have a look at that newspaper, try and find it, and enter our next queue line. There's a look at the steam train, all the track round here, all these different buildings.
This is the first part of the trip so far where I felt like, I mean, as much as we've said before that, you know, we wish we could have more than one day at this park, it's really hard right now to reassure ourselves that this is just a whistle-stop tour of all the parks, because I guarantee I could have made a few days out of this park.
Yeah.
To really soak it in, to sit in the restaurants, to watch all the live shows, to really enjoy the coasters, just sit on the train when it was going round and round.
There's so much to it here, more than the rides.
Today it's hard. This is the first time we've ever done a whistle-stop trip, like we went to Asia, where I've actually found it difficult to imagine that after today, this is it. We cannot see this park again on this trip. It's tough. But, you know, I know for a fact we've got to come back here. This is such a mesmerising.
Down this way. So we're heading towards the giant barn swing, which is next to Outlaw Run, that RMC. So this park, I mean, we were looking at a map, me and Alex just, and a member of staff just stopped and said, yeah, can I help you? Like, we didn't ask for help, and he just helped us. Like, how kind was that?
I just saw Sean had the newspaper out, and he actually came and put his hand on my shoulder and said, can I help you guys? Like, that is service beyond.
That goes a long way. Stuff like this is already, it's in my top 5 theme parks, this.
And we've seen one area and one coaster. That's it.
I just love how much of a mystery it all is. The paths are really small, it's very quaint.
Wow, little splash battle down there too. Very well themed.
Water wheels around. We've just seen like a umbrella shop where a lady's like customising umbrellas, like everything.
Customise everything, like the glassworks you can have personalised. You can have your personalised horseshoe. It's beyond belief.
Yeah. It's...
And there's a fudge shop as well. You can watch them make fresh fudge, a bit like they used to have at the American Adventure years ago. That's special. This is wonderful.
So we just turned around this corner and I've just seen the lift hill to Outlaw Run, and the chain is running on the lift, so it's a good sign for the RMC today. And we've come to this park today and Alex has found a cow over here and he's milking the cow. Like, all these things what you can do in this park, all these different experiences that really make it and add to the experience of it all.
Do you want some of me first?
Yeah, pour me some. I'm going to taste some of that good stuff. Here we go then, we've made it to Outlaw Run, and it's on a 0-minute wait according to the board, which if so, happy days. Finally we're getting on an RMC. Here we go. We've only done our 1 RMC this trip, this should have been our 4th. And here we go, are you in?
Green light.
How are you feeling? This opened in 2013, this one. And we're about to get on our stagecoach. There you are, it's the golden ticket winner. Best new ride.
We're not on it now.
What's that?
We're not on it now.
You're not on it now, no, sorry. That's the test seat only, here we go.
It's open, let's go.
There we are. Oh, I like all this here. Hold your horses, be back soon. This is where you buy your ticket for this stagecoach ride. Absolutely love this park so far. And we're not waiting all around here, it's a good sign. All the coaches at the side. Are we literally straight in? That is brilliant, right? We'll see when we come off Outlaw Run. Our 2nd RMC of the trip. And we're getting on it, it's a good sign. my God, we've just come off the front row of Outlaw Run and we finally got an RMC. Yes, our second one of the trip. Here she is coming up behind us, you'll see her in the gap just here. That was absolutely relentless. When we were in the station we thought, hang on a minute, it's on one train. And then we looked at it from the top of the lift hill to the break room, we counted, it was about 40 seconds. So we thought it's a short ride. We got on there, oh my God, that is a brilliant roller coaster. I absolutely love that to bits.
I think it's probably going to take a very top spot for me. It's going to be one of the top coasters for me. That was a wild coaster.
On the front row as well, we were so exposed, like there's not much of a zero car to it.
I'd love to know what that pull-along's like on the back of that train, because on the front, it was so forceful.
The first drop was incredible, straight bank to the left into an inversion, and at the end you've got like the double heartline roll that was brilliant. And there was one section where we were banked on the side where I heard the wheels, you hear that screech against the side. That was insane. Outlaw Run that is a top 20 coaster for me.
That is 100%.
Yeah,
top 10 for me, I think. Top 10 for me. It sits somewhere.
Nearly 1,000 coasters, and that's definitely in the top 20.
That is special.
It's not the longest of layouts, but doesn't
need it.
It was a damn sight better than the RMC we went on
your breath
Fiesta.
Gone. You've lost your breath when you come on that brake run.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Like that double heartline roll really did it for me near the end. And just the pacing of that coaster is incredible because you've got that massive drop. Some elements there it's really quite low, and then you've got some massive hills and stuff like. It's just paced absolutely beautifully.
I'm still shaking from it. It's amazing.
That was an intense ride. That was really, really intense, and that wouldn't be for everyone. That, but I'm so glad. To be honest, this trip feels like today's the first day where it's really getting into it here. 2 coasters down. We've got 5 to ride. I think we're going to probably try and find Wildfire maybe next. That's another big ride that I'm looking forward to, and that's a B&M. It's not an RMC. We're not back at Culmarden. No. No Tigers round here, but let's go and find it. That was absolutely insane. Honestly, I loved Outlaw Run so much. You can see here where the train track passes over the path. Silver Dollar City, Scenic Railway line. This park is something really special. I'm so glad to be here. Alex is looking at the custom signs that you can have made over there. Like, this is so different. You would never see anything like this in a theme park back home. I mean, I've not really seen anything like this in a theme park anywhere, to be honest.
Very unique.
Get all these custom signs.
And put what you want on.
They're done, there we are. Dad's Garage. He's great. We've got some pillowcases over there.
We've got some pillows to try if you want to.
Like, honestly, this is amazing. Like, what an authentic experience. The fact that this whole park has got this same theme, it's brilliant. Like, it's perfect.
Victorian photo shoots there as well.
All the staff have been really friendly. Again, the guy in the shop just went and bought a nice classic Coke. Don't have a clue where we're going, but
I'm looking at the meals and things, like some of the food prices look pretty good considering the size. I've seen some of the portions.
$10.29 for chicken tenders.
It's a big portion.
It is, yeah. I mean, we wanted some food. There's a few options here. You got a strawberry spinach salad there for $8.69.
That Joe, I'll have 2.
It's
you looked at me and said salad, like you're gonna get a joke.
The Silver Dollar Saloon over there.
Delicious fresh sandwiches from the Fried Bread Company.
Honestly, this park, it's like a massive version of Frontierland at the Disney parks.
Kitchenwares, pots and pans and everything, just in case you came to the theme park and you're out Outlaw and you're like, God damn, I forgot my wok. Come buy one at Silver Dollar.
Oh dear.
But it's such a good mood though, this park's great.
Now, people said to me before visiting this park, Sean, the food's amazing, and that's correct. I've just had some of the nicest theme park food I've ever ate with them chicken tenders and fries. You might be thinking, Sean, it's just chicken tenders and fries, but no, honestly, they were so golden, so crispy, and it's put me in a really good mood, to be honest. I'm loving this park. Yeah, I'm still not feeling 100% better, but I feel like treating me and Alex to something today, a souvenir from this park that we can take away with us. And I thought, with there being lots of like little shops and
cute
areas,
like sweets and treats and things.
I thought I'd take Alex to the Silver Dollar City Furniture Factory. Quality furniture factory just over here. Let's go and have a look. Just before we go on Wildfire, here we go. So they're actually making wooden furniture. But I'm not taking the mic. This isn't theming.
This is real.
This is real. Like, honestly, this is absolutely incredible. And they do demonstrations. The next demo's at 1 o'clock.
It's a nice smell, that is.
Yeah. What? It smells of wood. You're joking? In the wood factory? What? Yeah.
You wouldn't think it, would you?
Oh, crazy. Well, let's have a look inside. So yeah, honestly, this is very, very different, and I love this so much.
This is CPW does DFS, isn't it, right now?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's a bit better than DFS, but yeah. There we go, all these different furniture. Like, this is brilliant. And then in a minute we're about to go and ride a 2001 B&M sit-down coaster. Like, here we go. Incredible. So grateful to be here, I really am. We keep getting distracted on the way to this B&M, but this park is so much more than the coasters. Look at this, we've got some more machinery in action over there. Look at this, all the steam coming out the top. And yeah, we've got some wooden walking sticks. I mean,
we've already been in B&M home stores over there.
These are great. You know what, Lee, if you're watching this, I might bring you one of these home, mate. Like, yeah.
Valley Wood Carvers is a wood statue shop there and antiques. And then there's a honey shop.
Honey?
I don't even know what's happening right
There's just loads of shops. Like, it's amazing. It's like, oh, it's such a different park. I feel like I've probably stepped into a Wild West cowboy town, and it's absolutely incredible. Hearing that steam train in the distance as well. Here we are then. So we have made it to the entrance to Wildfire. We haven't got distracted by anything else yet. I don't know, are we going to make it in, do you think? Oh, staff member there with a little trolley, look, carrying stuff around.
It's the fact that everything's on theme. There's nothing that even slightly clashes. But as far as, like, I saw in one of the shops earlier, one of the Coca-Cola vending machines, they put boards up just to authenticate it a little bit, because we really want to keep that theme. As much as we always talk about Disney parks having everything to the point of theming, this park's on another level. It's complete consistency. There's no brands plastered anywhere. There's no sponsorship board.
Nothing.
No deal, discount voucher things everywhere. It's just pure theme.
This is what I imagine Disneyland was like when Walt was alive and 1955 opened in Disneyland. Like, I imagine it was like this. Don't know where we're going. American Plunge. Wildfire to the right, there we go. So it's got like a shared queue line, it seems like. Which is weird, there's the log flume over there.
And everything's so hidden in this park too. When you're outside the park, all we could see this morning was Outlaw Run. We couldn't actually see anything else.
Yeah, it's all Wildfire, didn't we?
Yeah,
from the car park.
Tucked away, like, you don't really know what to expect, and then you get here, it's like better than you could ever imagine.
So yeah, this B&M sit down opened in 2001. I've heard that this is a very good B&M coaster actually. So again, really glad we're getting on this third coaster. Just gone 12 o'clock, we're fed and watered. So yeah, things are going really well here today. And I'm glad, to be honest, because after them first couple of days, I'm missing out on rides at both parks that we really wanted to do. You know, I was feeling a little bit down with it all, whereas now we're here and this looks stunning. So let's go and enter the queue line, because I don't think that we are actually in the queue yet. I don't think so. It's very hard to tell. Just all these water wheels everywhere. Oh, honestly. Like, I could spend 3 days here and not get bored. Like, and it's a big park as well. Like, it's hard to tell how big it is because of all the, you know, all the different paths that lead off everywhere. And here we are. Yeah, it is busy. Going to be waiting a while, I think, for this, but we're here. It's open, and yeah, it's another credit to get here at this park. I'm glad we've had a little look around some of them shops and buildings as well. So we've been on 3 roller coasters so far here at Silver Dollar City, and everyone we've been on has been absolutely fantastic. Wildfire just there has got to be one of my favourite B&M coasters I've ever done. Brilliant sit-down coaster, 5 inversions, you got all your standard stuff on there, what you'd find on other B&M rides, but the layout's a little bit different with how it's all put together. Like how it doesn't go into the large loop first, for example. That's the second inversion of 5. You got the Cobra Roll on there, but what makes that ride is the location. It's on the hillside here, you look out and you can see nothing. You can see a bit of water in the distance, but other than that it's trees. Absolutely incredible, really good ride, a very solid B&M coaster. I absolutely love this theme park, and what do you think, Alex, to Wildfire?
Yeah, it's one of those rides where you can kind of just get on it, and I think sometimes with the B&M coasters you kind of expect they're all going to be quite the same, but that one was really, really unique, really, really special. And alright, choking. That's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I got a bit rich actually.
Someone's tickled me.
Don't worry, no problem.
With that one.
Yeah, but no, with the B&Ms, I mean that Cobra Roll with some really, really intense elements on there. It makes it, as I say, yeah, probably one of the best B&M sit-down coasters. I mean, you've done far more than me.
Smooth
but
as
it was
well.
very, very smooth. Yeah, it really got the wind between my hair and my body. It was quite a wild ride, that one.
And we're on the back row as well.
On the back row.
It wasn't going to be, but we swapped with someone to get a 4 into where we were, so I can't concentrate for some reason. And yeah, I enjoyed it. But I'm going to have a bath anyway whilst I'm here with all these drinks down here. This is the shop. One thing about this whole ride, the queue line and everything, lacks audio. Like there's nothing audio-wise in the station, the queue line, the speakers. So there's obviously supposed to be. But yeah, it's not on for some reason. Look at this up here. This is actually the ride's queue line that runs around the top of the shop. There you go. You got like this big boat at the top there, and yeah, really good. I mean, Wildfire at Kolmården in Sweden, obviously with that you get some brilliant views. That's the RMC. With this Wildfire you also get brilliant views, so yeah, we really enjoyed it. What's he doing now? What's he got?
Got a chicken.
A rubber chicken. Onwards and upwards. I'm really enjoying this part, so get off.
Sorry.
Stop it. Now, I don't mean to concern you all, but I've been told from a reliable source that there's a fire in the hole. Yeah, get down, there's a fire in the hole. And there we go. We're going on this 1972 indoor coaster dart ride.
Stop saying the name, you're going to give me a small
apparently, from doing a bit of research on the old RCDB, so yeah, opened in 1972, this is classed as a roller coaster, even though it's more of a dart ride. It's like a powered coaster, but it's got 3 drops in it.
It looks very well themed.
So yeah, it's all indoors from I'm aware, and it's very weird in terms of how this queue line's working, because it looks very, very busy. You think, oh, this is the start of it, and then we queue inside. Looks like we're being batched just over there. So yeah, there's a fire in the hole, and we're about to find out. Yeah, it's an old ride, 1972 powered coaster. I mean, I think it was built in-house as well from the research that I've just done. It's got a very nice facade all around here. I assume it's a big show building just at the back in this one, but there you go, let's go and find out, because there's a fire in the hole, if I haven't told you already. There you go, for the last time. Let's go and give this a ride. Oh wow, so that ride really gave me the old vibes from Goldmine at Blackpool Pleasure Beach that used to exist back in the UK, and then it got rethemed, of course, into Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic. But yeah, that was really nice. Some very detailed set design in there for a very old ride, and the system itself was very interesting. It was certainly more dark ride than roller coaster for the majority of it, and then towards the end we went down 1 drop, a few more scenes, and then like another drop, and then into that finale one, which also went into a water splash that I was not expecting. I didn't read anything about that online, and obviously from when they used to allow POVs here and stuff on that, like, you just can't make any of that out, so it was really good to see it. That was a very good ride. It was quite long as well. In terms of the theming on that, lots of Wild West style set pieces at the side, going through different scenes. A lot of it was sort of in night mode as well, so there was like all the stars twinkling and stuff above. For quite an old ride, that was really nicely detailed. And you know me, I like my old school dark rides and coasters, and that was like a mix between the two. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and something a little bit different. everything we've done at this park so far, I've really enjoyed for its own. Each attraction we've got at this park that we've done has just got its own sort of individual things that have stood out to me, and yeah, that was just really, really nice. What did you think, Alex?
Completely 100% agree with everything you said on that. I really enjoyed it, really, really cool, and some really good forces on there as well. Some of the ejector on the seats was surprising for an old ride where I guess at first we were a little bit like, oh right, we're going round. You could see we were going up gradually up the hill, and you know, it was quite quiet and quite mystical. And then next thing, boom, fire in the hole, and off we go.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole! Get down.
Yeah, it was like a train was coming towards us as well with the light
finally, when it was the train side was about to explode into the water, we go cool off to clear a fire. Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. This park is something quite special, isn't it?
The architecture of this park too, I think, really makes it. You can't see any like show buildings that aren't detailed and covered up. Everything is on brand. There's no hidden little, oh, that doesn't really fit the theme or the style. Even sight lines are so important, but I think this park has got them absolutely nailed. Everything is on par.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 more roller coasters to get on. So yeah, we'll go around and see what we can find. Obviously, the steam train is a must. We've got to go on that this afternoon and just see what we can at this park. So yeah, let's continue walking around and enjoying our day here at Silver Dollar City. Right then, so we've made it to Powder Keg, a blast in the wilderness. She's around this way somewhere. Again, some more lovely buildings and these different shops that sell loads of unique items. This park is so much more than the roller coasters, it really is. Look at all this stuff, all handmade.
Unpainted tolls.
Right.
Really, really nice.
I would have loved to have took something like that home, but it's just space,
I think I know that next time I come into this park, I'll be bringing enough space that I can actually get some real bigger pieces of merchandise to bring back some special souvenirs that can't get elsewhere.
Right, this is a bit of a unique ride that we're going on now. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try. Powder Keg. Here we go, so here's a look at the restraint system. Here we go. Right then, and here she is. So this ride was built in 1999 here at the park. It's actually a mix between Premier and S&S. I mean, you look at those restraints down there, what we saw just on the test seat at the entrance, those are definitely S&S restraints. But yeah, like I say, Premier were a big part of this as well. So in terms of the wait time, up and over the station here, 10 minutes maybe, if that, probably even less to be honest. But yeah, I recognise that S&S sounds to those restraints there. But look at the trains, that looks like it's going to dispatch. Yeah, this was really unique with the lift system, moves forward there onto that, and then it carries it up on its side. I'm absolutely loving this park, and I'm glad I'm feeling a lot better for it. Still struggling a little bit to talk and share my full thoughts on things. But I'm trying my best for you all. I'll try my best. And there we go, there's that lift hill, look at that. This was very unique, so I'm looking forward to giving this a ride. Bit of a unique credit to get this one. So we just come off Powder Keg, and it's a bit weird that, because as I said in the queue, it was built by Premier originally, and it was a water coaster. I just kind of had the impression that it was still going to have some water elements to it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
There's a lot that just doesn't add up with this coaster. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to think through on it, really.
I think it's a bit weird. I mean, it's a unique ride. I'm glad we've got it. It's definitely my least favourite in the park that we've done. But yeah, like, you go up on that sideways lift hill, then you've got the compressed air launch, that was very good. I was just kind of thought we were going to come backwards and make use of the vertical spike. I mean, I'll put a little clip in on your screen now whilst I'm talking of it, but you got this piece of track, and it looks like real track with then a bit of fake broken track on top of it. Yeah. I thought we were going to like at least reverse back a little bit on that.
Yeah,
and then into the launch.
And there's a fire blast that happens outside on the building that you're in, that you launch on, that you don't actually get to see or experience. So you kind of just feel like you're launching, but there's nothing to really tell you that this blast is the reason you're propulsed into the rest of the coaster.
Weird.
And then you're going round, like, the supports are kind of coming out of these troughs, which clearly used to hold water in, but now it just feels like a coaster built on top of like a water.
Yeah, I don't think it fits. I think they need a good launch coaster here, really, to replace that. Don't get me wrong, the launch itself was very forceful. It was. With that compressed air launch.
There's some good elements on there too.
Yeah, it had some really good drops, bit of airtime. We were at the back of the train on that. But it was just very weird. Then went into a lift hill for the second part of the ride, went on the lift, went down a drop and then a bit of a helix and into the brake run. So yeah, it's my least favourite ride that we've done here so far. Feel like there's a lot more to it that we don't know, even after doing a bit of research, to be honest.
Although one thing that is worth mentioning from that ride too, and the same with all the coasters now, they are running incredibly well. The throughput's like you're barely waiting in line for these coasters. I mean, what's the most we've waited, like maybe 10-ish minutes?
I'd say it was about 20 minutes for time travel.
Time travel,
But other than that,
which you expect on the new ride to get those kind of wait times, but it's just.
I feel really relaxed.
Very efficient. It's really chilled, and you can come. There's some really nice areas to come and sit away. Like right now, we're sat near Powder Keg, but we're not in an environment where there's too much noise or some bustle. It's just really relaxed. Plenty of places to get the sun. Plenty of places to sit in the shade too. There's a nice balance.
It's a real nice shaded park. This.
It needs to be when you're so exposed. Sometimes at those amusement parks, you get a long amount of hours you're just stood in the sunshine waiting for shade. There's plenty of places to come sit down, relax. Plenty of benches, plenty of drink stands, and it's really relaxing.
It's perfect. I mean, the shows and stuff here, there's so much to see. I don't know how much we're going to get to see today. Luckily, I think, what are we, about 2 o'clock or something? Not even that. So we've got till 7 o'clock, so we're doing well. I keep hearing that train I'm excited for.
One of the perks of coming for just one day to this park, like many of the others, is any that we see like today that we really enjoy. It's like when you get a sneak peek of like a present you might be getting early for Christmas or whatever at home, and you can see the size of the box and think, oh my goodness, what could it be? What could it possibly be? This park is exactly what we're getting today. We're seeing what we really, really want to see more of, but we just haven't got the time, which means we're guaranteeing that at some point soon we're going to want to come back and see more.
Seems like we're going to get all the credits though. There's 2 more coasters that we need to get. And I know there's so much more here than the coasters, but we'll get them 7 done. We've got the 2 more to do. One's a little junior coaster, and I mean really small, and the other one I think is an Arrow mine train. So let's go and scout them out, and we'll carry on from there. We've just stumbled across a bit of a mystery attraction called Grandfather's Mansion. Some sort of fun house, maybe? Yeah, like inside here, we just saw the exit to it down there next to a big coffin. So I assume it's got a bit of a horror theme to it. Oh,
it's just a bit.
It's like a walk through. Oh, a bit creepy. Grandpa says, walk slow. I mean, stuff like this, it's just got so much character.
Everything's upside down.
The upside down room. Oh yeah.
There's Grandfather. And there's Grand back front.
There he is. Oh, his eyes look really weird, don't they? Maybe because they're upside down. We're going downstairs. It's the basement. It's a wonky room. With a bit of mirrors on the side as well. A wonky bed. Oh, this is really weird. Everything's on a slant. Oh, we've got a little rocking bench there. Oh, this is really weird. Oh, this is very strange. Oh. I like it. Oh my god, how many Sean? That's way too many Sean's, isn't it? Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. That was quite fun, wasn't it? A little bit different. Nice walk through funhouse, all horror themed. And come on in, folks. We've got some fresh bread being baked since 1881.
You got any bread jokes?
I don't know, no.
Don't ciabatta me. I'll heat you. I'll get my naan on you. Do you baguette me? Oh, I feel like I'm 13 again.
Where's the bread?
In the air.
Oh, it smells nice, that. Is it a smell pod or is it real?
It's
Part of me thinks it's real.
See some very nice chocolate muffins in there. That's all
Yeah, oh, look at this. Sullivan's Mill. It's like a farm shop, isn't it? Like what you get back home. There you go, look at all this. Sweet onion peach salsa. Funnel cake kit. Jam, jelly and more. Oh yes. So authentic, isn't it? And
again, you should buy some bread mates and some jam sandwiches.
I know. More machinery over there. Oh, it's incredible, this place. It's got so much character, so much charm. I love it. Silver Dollar City. Raspberry syrup just there. Only $5.88 plus tax. So we've even got the Silver Dollar City jail over there.
There's a really big joke waiting here. What I'm thinking we should do...
Whoa. I've had enough of your jokes. Come on, let's get you in this jail. Come on, let's get you in. We already had the bread jokes, just. Enough of them big.
My Wicker Man bag.
Come on, that's it. Let's get this door locked.
I don't
Shh. That wasn't very good realistic key sound, was it? There you go, you're in jail.
Sean.
I must say, you look very secure in that jail. I mean, I definitely don't think you could escape from there, do you? Definitely not. I bet you, come on, I bet you could get out of that.
Right, you ready?
I bet you could climb through.
3, 2, 1.
How's he done that? How's he done that? Hey, get back, you. Get back to jail. Here comes the milkman. Hey. I bet you're happy with those. Go on, so prizes for 3 of them.
$5.45, which I don't think is too bad for 3 bottles. I mean, normally you could pay $2, $3, $4 for some of them.
I'm going to say, in theme parks, I've seen you pay like a lot more for one before.
And it's fresh, it's been buried in some ice, and it's now going to be buried in my tongue.
And this is like, it's the mine restaurant around here. Well, there's 2, but look at this mine cart just here, coming down. Watch your head, here it is.
Oh, it's going to get me.
Honestly, everything about this park is absolutely perfect. I love it to bits. I wish we had more than one day here. We got a bit of live music going on over here now. This area is known as Main Street, I believe. All the buildings around here. You got that stage over there. Violinists. Honestly, it is perfect. The coaster we're heading to is down next towards Time Traveller, apparently.
That's live violins being played over there.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Bit of live music. Live vocalists, live music, anything like that adds so much to a park.
Live milk.
Live milk, yeah. You can't sing the milk.
Oh, I can.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's June, shut up.
Dun, dun, dun. Not long to go, here we are. Oh, this is gorgeous. Get all your different ornaments for the trees. Oh, wow. I mean, America really knows how to do Christmas, but...
On the first day of the US trip, Sean gave to me a closed down RMC.
On the second day of Christmas,
Sean gave to me
another closed down RMC.
On the third day of Christmas, Sean gave to me a massive 15-foot Christmas tree.
I think it's 16. No, this is lovely. Look at these ornaments there. Just $22.99 plus tax.
Just stood there looking around. Which would be your tree if you had to choose?
Out of all these trees,
which one it says this is the Sean Sandler Christmas tree?
None of them, to be honest. Yeah, they haven't got my perfect tree from what I could see. But if I had to pick one of these ones, I'd probably go for, I don't know, I like a traditional tree.
I quite like that one, how it's gone.
Probably this one, to be honest.
Yeah?
Still a bit too much on it for my liking, though. Yeah, a little bit too much. I mean, I like it, my tree full, but...
I mean, the biggest problem with that tree is it's June and it has Christmas decorations on it.
Best Christmas trees I've ever seen, to be honest. They're at Trenton Gardens in Stoke.
They are.
So,
yeah, shout out Trenton Gardens. I never thought I'd hear those words on
They are, especially in Silver Dollar City. The staff friendliness and hospitality at this park really is wonderful. Inside the Christmas shop there, I was chatting to a lovely lady, and it was just great, like asking, oh, you know, are you from England? We love your accent. You need to come back here at Christmas and see the full park. Honestly, it really makes it for me. That level of customer service here is brilliant, and we've experienced over the years, especially in the past season, like this year, some staff at some theme parks, you know, have not been great, whereas here it is absolutely stunning. Anyway, we're going on Thunderation next, which is an aerodynamics roller coaster. Looking forward to riding it. A bit of a mine train, and this opened in 1993. In terms of the location in the park, it's right next to Time Traveller that we did back at the start of the day. Didn't even spot it, to be honest. I think we were that excited to get on the Mack Extreme spinning coaster that I forgot that this was right next door. So let's go on and have a little look. Well, that was a little bit different. I mean, I love my old Arrow coasters, and that's the same age as me, 26 years old. And that was a really good ride because we were straight out of the station into all the action. Some really nice steep drops. You know, very good. It followed the terrain very nicely. And then we came to a massive lift hill at the end, and I thought, oh right, we got a second section, but that was the end. And that took us back up pretty much into the station. There was one drop, and then into the brake run. But yeah, in terms of the coaster, it was a good long ride. Really enjoyed it, but yeah, it was just like it was in reverse in terms of the lift hill at the end to bring it back up the hill. Some very intense sections on that ride, I must say. Some really nice corners. It was a little bit rough in some places, but for a 26-year-old Arrow, it wasn't too bad at all. Quite liked it. You know, it's nice, wasn't it?
I feel like that coaster, being the same age as you, pretty much describes you at this point at the moment. It's like all this hype, all this amazement, and there's just that little bit at the end where Sean's like, and that bit's getting to him, and it's like, that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I think it's like you, it's having a midlife crisis at 26.
You reckon? Coaster, yeah. Or a chest infection, yeah.
Or maybe.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Sorry, Arrow.
But yeah, we've come for another ride on time travel if we've got guests already.
I'm getting ready for work. Should I start my shift? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You clock in. We've got one more coaster left to go on. We're going to do the steam train. I'm going to do the log flume at some point. But we're doing really well for time, which is great. Best day of the trip so far by a long, long way. I feel a little bit better. The park is absolutely awesome. The coasters are awesome. So yeah, we'll have another ride on Time Traveller and we'll share our experience because I reckon it might be even different to what we had before. I'm sure it will be. It's going to offer loads of different variations with it being that spinning coaster. And it's really quiet, like quieter than earlier because just looking upstairs where we waited. And yeah, there's no queue. All we're waiting here for is just to have a photo, a green screen photo. I reckon this could be less than 10 minutes, like really, really quiet. So here we go. Right then, so we've just come off our second ride on Time Traveller. Really intense that time actually, more so than earlier on. Whoa, look at them. What a cool dude. Yeah, that was really good. Like, we were on the back row, and when we went down that first drop out of the station, we spun to the side and went down that at a really funny angle that was ridiculously intense. Very, very good. But yeah, just thought I'd show you a bit of the merchandise for this ride because the merch here at this park is brilliant. But yeah, look at this, got a nice Time Traveller mug just there. In terms of pricing, $9.99, really cheap actually. I mean, there's some brilliant merch. Like, look at this. Obviously, I'm having to be really selective from what I buy on this trip, with us having to fly back. Yes, we've got the car to transport stuff around, but in terms of getting it back home, having to make sure that I don't buy too much. Some nice t-shirts. All the storyline behind this ride is wonderful. Like, look at this. That is absolutely fantastic. It's just so heavy. Dream big, do good. I mean, if I lived out here, I'd be buying all sorts of stuff from this ride because I love the branding, that whole steampunk feel to it. More t-shirts over here. Even got jewellery over there for the ride as well, which is amazing. You're right over there, Willy Wonka. That's what you look like. You're like, what's the guy called? Johnny Depp, that's it. Is it Johnny Depp who played Willy Wonka? It was, wasn't it?
Officially.
Yeah, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was, yeah,
sequel.
Yeah, it was in that, wasn't it? But it looks like Johnny Depp. There we are, Time Traveller. Yeah, loving this merch. Some really, really good stuff. Same for Outlaw Run. There was loads of stuff for t-shirts, mugs. The full package at this park. You even get a nice car sticker, just $1.99 plus tax. That's like my thing for this trip, plus tax. More nice little paths for us to walk down here at Silver City. More of these nice frontier buildings. Oh, honestly, it's absolutely stunning here. We were just chatting to another member of staff in the shop because Alex has just made a little purchase because you've got a nice t-shirt, haven't you?
T-shirt, yeah.
$16 on 25% off.
Can't complain, really, really happy.
Yeah.
This park's great.
It's so chilled out, isn't it?
It's a puppet shop as well, how cute is this?
Oh, honestly. Hi, look at this, this is crazy. we're not used to anything like this. I mean, me and Alex both used to love the American Adventure back in the UK, not far from us in Derbyshire. That was one of our go-to parks, and they used to do a lot of like handmade stuff.
Aren't you on Theme Park Worldwide?
You're from American Adventure.
No, I'm not. Oh, I didn't say nothing. What's going on?
You're just here from Dollywood, are you? Yeah.
Yes, I'm here from Dollywood.
From
yes,
Dollywood,
yes.
yeah. You've done a little visit
You want
over.
me to sing you a song?
Yeah, go on.
Please don't make me do this. No, you're going to sing a song. I'm you. No, you're not. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I...
Can you do it without moving your mouth though?
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what
You got to try and talk without moving your teeth, haven't you? You got to try and do it like that.
I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it a little bit.
This camera's been turned off now.
Let's stop.
Just been chatting to another lovely staff member down there at that puppet store. Honestly, amazing. Did see a big mosquito though that landed on my shoulder, and she got a bit scared, even though it was on my shoulder. But yeah, I have put some spray on, luckily. Anyway, we've got some nice, juicy, vibrant, and plump. What are they? Tomatoes, they say over here.
Tomatoes.
There we go. Nice,
Tomatoes.
Juicy and plump. So let's go and have a
Look at me and say that. Smile on your face.
juicy and plump. So we've got the Heritage Hall down here. That looks like, is that a show venue?
They've got this at Potter's Park, haven't they, as well?
Yeah, there's a few of these around, these balls that just sort of float on water. And I did speak to the lady and ask her about this junior coaster, and it's somewhere in this direction. So, Show Lovers Pass. If you like shows, get yourself a Show Lovers Pass. So, I don't know what's going on in there. Some sort of venue. Lady Liberty Dining Pavilion. Honestly, this park, for funnel cakes, oh, it's incredible. Oh, and look at that, this is the area we're going into now. Grand Exposition 1882. There we are, that's the coaster we're going to ride, just up there. Got a Zamperla Disco down here, loads of other kids rides, pirate ship. Yeah, this is like the family area, so to speak. And yes, this is a very family park anyway. This is where you've got all these different flat rides and this little junior coaster as well. So let's go and have a look down here. It's a massive park, this. He's found the coaster.
Zamperla family coaster.
That's the one. That's all 7 roller coasters completed here at Silver Dollar City. Just had to go on the junior coaster just there. Yeah, you know, it was okay, wasn't it? Standard layout really for those. But I've been on it, I waited about 15 minutes, maybe just under. It would have been longer, but the lady on there, like all the staff here, have been great, shouting for people. And she was like, yeah, any single riders? Because Alex didn't come on that one. So they were like, yeah, any single riders? So I managed to get on it. So yeah, quite happy with that. I mean, I did look at the queue and I was debating not going on. As we've said already with this trip, it's taking priorities, isn't it, with certain things, you know, and thinking, do we go for it or not? But yeah, look at this, we've got this little shooting gallery. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, I'm still coughing. Sweet shop. Look at that hedgehog there.
The weirdest chair you've ever sat in your entire life, which is a saddle.
I know, yeah, crazy, isn't it? Bit different. What a park. I like candy. Harry would have a go on this if he was here. Definitely. I don't think that animatronic there is certainly a lot better than the one we saw at Hansa Park though the other week, isn't it? Seems to be the only part of the park that we've not actually walked into yet, and this is known as Fireman's Landing. And look at this, got the firehouse down the back there. that's home to some sort of freefall tower, I believe. Got a balloon ride just off here to the right hand side. Another flat ride over there. You got this water play area here. Here's the firehouse. Oh, that's a stunning building. That's probably one of my favourites in the park, to be honest. Yeah, that's all play area over there. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Love that. I've always been impressed with these American style buildings, but here took it into another level. And a couple of kids rides down here as well. Here we are, Alex is over there. There's a fire! Right, we're going to give it a go. Yeah, we may as well have a ride on it. Let's do it whilst real. I mean, it's not a really tall one, but I say that I've done one of these before.
You know, some folks say, life's like a box of chocolates. It only doesn't last very long when you're fat.
The small one of these that I did at Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes, that was actually quite good, and they had loads of airtime with it being quite a short tower, so hopefully this one will be the same. S&S for the win. Really do like the Fireman's area there with the shot tower that we just went on. It wasn't amazing. I mean, I got a little bit of force on there, but the main reason that I didn't get loads is because you actually had to wear a bonus seatbelt on that. I mean, I know here in the States, quite a few rides you tend to have different restraint systems and things because of different laws over here. But yeah, with that we actually had an additional seatbelt that went round on top of our legs, well, just around our waist, and then the one that actually attached into the restraint as well. So yeah, like, it was a bit too much really in terms of the seat belts, and it was really awkward to attach it from there. But yeah, you know, in terms of the ride, it's definitely designed just for the whole firehouse theme, isn't it? With that, they thought, oh yeah, we just want to put like a tower in next to it, theme it all in with the building, and it looks really nice. You know, a nice little addition to the park. Obviously, there's a few different flat rides and stuff here. I'm not like overly fussed about doing them all, but it's just about seeing different things, isn't it, and getting the experience. I'm just glad that I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, I feel like, you know, the past couple of vlogs I've been really struggling so much, as you've seen. Today has not been as much of a struggle, and yeah, I've not been coughing as much. I mean, off camera the past couple of days I've been really bad, whereas today off camera I've been coughing just as much as I have been on camera, which isn't loads. So yeah, I'm just glad I'm feeling better, to be honest. Like, I was getting really concerned, thinking how can I carry on with the constant health issues, but I'm all right. It's all good. And here's the fireman himself just here. Coming in.
I'm not the fireman, but for 5 minutes I'm the fireman.
Yeah, you look like the fireman out of YMCA. Yeah. Right, we're going to go and ride on the Silver Dollar City train now. We love these. We didn't get on the one yesterday because we decided to leave a bit earlier to do that long drive. So we're going to go and queue for this now and have a wonderful scenic tour around the park. So of course, as always with these theme parks, there's a lot of different developments taking place, and whilst we're just on our way round to the train, just thought I'd show you this area that's going to be their new area of the park for 2020. You can see you've got this big construction fence all the way round, and yeah, from looking through the gaps, seems like there's going to be some sort of rapids ride over as part of that area. It's going to be like a waterfront style area, and I'm sure it'll really complement the park quite nicely actually. Like I said, they've got a log flume, but in terms of other water attractions, there's not really much else. But yeah, I can't really see loads through there, but there is a trough that's going into place, and I'm sure it's all going to look, haha.
There's a big hole in the wall.
That's what we want. Oh my god, that is like perfect size for this camera as well. Yeah, you can't see loads from here, but from up the top, when we was walking over to one of the other rides earlier, you can see a bit more. But yeah, certainly very interesting. Not loads of work took place so far. It's more just a bit of groundwork and putting in the trough and things for it. But yeah, very exciting. I'm sure we'll see it at some point in the future when we come back to this park. Another really nice building there, riverfronts.
Ice cold water.
Ice cold free water. That's the good thing about parks like this. You know, they care so much about the guest. And it's like you could bring a bottle of water, like just an empty bottle, and then you can just fill it up throughout the day and it's costing you nothing. They're not forcing you to buy their drinks, which is very good. You're enjoying that. Go on, have some more. You have some more of that. He's loving it. But yeah, I'm sure this area will open up really nice next year when all the construction fence comes down and it all opens up. Coming 2020.
Amazing job, guys.
Now y'all have some nice rhythm. Some of the cast found some pretty cool things backstage. You want to hear some of our rhythms? Okay.
Footage there from some of the entertainment that's on offer. It's great, it really is. Nice to see a variety of different shows. It's like some sort of dance show there. Here's the splash battle that they've got. Yeah, so I forgot actually that they had this. So here's me talking about the different water rides, putting in a rapids. But yeah, they've got the splash battle, so there's a lot of different rides. Great variety. But heading back up this way now to go and get on this train. We've been talking about it for a while, so we're definitely going to go on it. Just finding the station now. Somewhere up in this direction. I do remember walking down here first thing this morning. There we are, that's it. The Spiral, I think it's called. So let's go and wait for the railroad.
That's much good. This is your conductor James at the back of the train. Let me be the first to welcome you to the fiscal Silver Dollar line. That's conductor Steve waving us out this afternoon. Wave hi to Steve. Say goodbye to Steve. We'll see him another 3 weeks, 3 months, or who knows when. You never know when you get out there in Ozark Mountain Country. Folks, just on the left side of the ride, you're going to see this afternoon a place called $50 Holler. It's a great place for the young ones to burn out some of that exercise energy. We have a carousel, we have tree houses, and we have a net base. Right next to $50 Holler is Bears in the Holler. Check with Mary Ellen over there. She'll show you how to stuff a bear for the bear home. And you want
off we go then on the Silver Dollar City Railroad.
There's nothing worse than a bear for the ride home. That's Bears in the Holler here in Silver Dollar City. And gentlemen, we got something special for you this afternoon. If you take a look on the left side of the ride, the two-story green building, that's the home of the world famous Silver Dollar City Saloon. Folks, are the prettiest and the longest legs you'll ever see. And that's just the bar stools. Speaking of the bar, why don't you come after the bar later on today for one of those delicious, refreshing root beer floats. Wilson Bar, home of the Wilson Bar. You build up another bar to the bigger bar.
Fire in the hole!
75 feet in the air and drop you at an incredible 50 miles an hour. There's certainly ain't no barn chickens in that bar. Folks, I can tell that some fears on your face this afternoon regarding the reliability of our brakes on this train. Well, fear no more. We buy the best brakes money can buy. And the only problem is they're on back order, and they won't be until next week. So, in the meantime, I need everybody's hands in the air, everybody, and go, woo! Well, now you know the emergency procedure, just in case we lose a brake or two.
Oh, this is awesome. What a guy.
Just to hand it to your left.
It seems like this train takes you on a right journey. Outlaw Run over there.
That those notorious bank robbers, the Bolins, have just escaped from jail one more time. Everybody say, oh no!
Oh no!
Now make sure you keep your eyes peeled, your fingers crossed, and for goodness sake, if you have any gold or silver in your mouth, keep your mouth closed. And that means you, young lady. Woo! Body or engineer. We're trying to take this curve at 2.5 miles an hour at an incredible blazing speed of 7.5 miles an hour. Needless to say, I'll think about crashing the train, but fear no more. A couple of days later, we found out about underneath the train. He was still a kicking. We liquored him up with some moonshine and 3 guesses who's driving your train this afternoon. Think about if you're silver, give me 3 whistles. Think about us and 3 whistles, not 2. Oh, that boy could never count. You know he's got a lot of learning to do. You know, proves my point once again. There's only two types of mathematicians in the world, those that can count and those that can't. Think about that. Come on, that would scare a mouse off a piece of cheese. Shake your fist at them and call them real ugly.
Oh yeah! Hey, I heard you get all together now. We said, oh yeah!
Well, I'm glad you said that before I did. You two get up here. Oh, boy, we're going. Oh, boy. What's the meaning of stopping my trade right on here in the middle of the country? You're lucky we did.
Well, that was certainly a little bit different there. We had like a near 10-minute show stop. I mean, it's something a bit different. They're only running one train on the circuit though, so no wonder it's taking a little bit longer for it to
Well, if you have a good time
round.
this afternoon, let's hear a hearty yippee!
Yippee!
Hell, if you all came in the park this afternoon, now on your left side. I don't know how it doesn't. It goes down 162 feet.
Here's Outlaw Run, look at that.
8 miles an hour at the drop bottom and 81-degree angle. It not only goes upside down once, not twice, but 3 times. Outlaw Run, where the good guys always win.
Wow.
Make sure you keep your arms, hands, and legs in the right at all time as we begin to enter Sweet Mary's Tunnel. You know, Sweet Mary's Tunnel reminds us of a real-life situation. That sometimes we go through the tunnel of darkness and we don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. But Psalm 23 says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff, they cover me. If any time that you're in the darkness of life, the official announcement, make sure you contact social media. As we go by the construction project today, there's construction guy. Wave high and say, hi, construction guy.
Oh, there we go. So they have got another train. I assume when it's really busy, they have that in action. Or at least I hope so with the show scene. Oh, full steam ahead now. Yeah, so he's talking about the construction just. It's all going to be here on the right.
And you're looking at Fireman's Landing on the right side. That's home station number 3, dedicated to the brave firefighters of America. God bless you, each and every one. Well, folks, we're coming up to the final crossing of our trip this afternoon. Let's have some fun with the guests that have been waiting there for a while and give them a hearty wave and a...
Well, that was certainly a little bit different, wasn't it? Never been on a train like that where it had a show scene. We're not from around here now. This guy, I love it. But yeah, I wondered what he was going to say there. I was like, what? But yes, we're doing like a big theme park trip all around America, so doing loads of stuff on YouTube, like you guys all know. But yeah, it was certainly very different. I feel like the show scene was a bit too long for it on one train. However, it certainly made it very different to anything I've seen before in terms of railroads. But yeah, like after that, we're going on this random ride, some sort of dart ride, did you say it was?
Yes, interactive dart ride, it's advertised.
What was it called?
I've just forgotten the name,
Yes.
just slipped from my head.
Alex looked at the sign because I didn't have a chance to, but we'll let you know after we come off. It's some water-based ride of some form, we think. So
I'm from a very exotic place called Skegness. You should check it out on Google, it's lovely. Sorry.
Stop it, you made me cough.
Oh, sorry.
Let's
mate.
go on.
Let's go.
Move on. What are you looking at? Get that smile on you, I'll get the
So this is weird. It's a boat ride, but it's an interactive boat ride. Never done one of these before. All the staff are dressed like they've escaped from prison. And what's interesting with this, the score is actually on the gun. So I reckon this was quite an old ride, and then they updated it and made it interactive. I guess anyway. And the guns were just added on to the original boats.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself on this ride. Just seeing the other guns on the other boat and they've got anywhere up to 10,000. I've been on it less than 5 minutes, I'm already, it's just reset. I just lost my score.
Oh.
I'm going to blame it on the ride.
Well, this is a really long ride, and it was kind of giving me River Caves vibes actually from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Whoa, quite a lot going on with it. I feel like it doesn't need the interactives, to be honest. I mean, you know, we've just put the guns down and just enjoyed the theming on this one. There we are, back to the station. That was really good. So after we came off the interactive boat ride there, seems strange saying that instead of dark ride, we just came over to Outlaw Run, had another ride on that. Waited 5 minutes, like absolutely crazy. We went on the second row from the back this time, and oh my god, that is ridiculously intense. What an amazing coaster. We came to the gift shop after, and I thought, oh, I'm going to buy something from this, with it being such a special ride. Spotted this mug that I really quite like the look of. I look at all the branding on the front there. Saw it and I thought, I'm probably going to get that. Had a look at the prices, because I thought, oh, earlier on, over at Time Traveller, it was really cheap. Looked at the bottom, $1.88. $1.88, it's on sale. All this section here is on clearance. So I thought, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? And yeah, you say that I just like collecting mugs. Alex has bought one over there as well. He's currently being served by a lovely gentleman over at the till, but absolutely crazy. This guy over here, I think he's going to shoot me. You're not going to shoot me, are you there? Oh my god, great, what's my mug? It's $1.88. There you go. Oh, with tax, yeah. Anyway, we're going to make our way over to Time Traveller shortly. Have another ride on there, or a couple of rides on there. Maybe try and do this log flume as well if we get time. And yeah, that'll be coming towards the end of the day here at Silver Dollar City.
You're not my dad.
I am. So here we are then, American Plunge. Come again for another plunge, and that's exactly what we're going to do, because I've never had a plunge here before.
We're going to come again anyway.
There we are. So where are we going? Is it over there, is it? I don't know. Oh, there's the drop. Oh, it doesn't look too wet either, this one. Just a nice one to end the day on. I think we're going up this way somewhere. American Plunge. This was built by Bar Engineering, I believe. Don't know if we're going the right way or what. Don't know. Where are we going? Is it over that ramp, is it?
Yeah, I think it's in the Wildfire queue over this way.
Well, let's go and have an American Plunge there. So we just took the American Plunge on that 1981, I think it was, log flume. It was quite a soaker actually, wasn't it? We were in the back, we were on with another couple, and yeah, it was alright that. There was a little indoor scene, and then a little outdoor bit as well, where I think there was supposed to be a big water effect, but we didn't really get anything. I think it was broke. It was like an animatronic what was on like a pulley system at the side. One drop special.
You want to now go and ride Time Traveller, right?
Yeah.
Before you go, you are going to have to pay a toll. Because
a toll?
Yeah. Oh mate, you can't just walk across this. See this footbridge? You're standing on it now. You're going to get charged if you stand there any longer. See this footbridge right now. You have to pay a toll.
How much?
Across, it's 73,000 yen, which is about $3.20 plus tax.
And he's telling me that I've got to pay in there, is it?
Just don't distract him. Just reading. You're currently reading the Harry Potter book before he gets to Universal.
Well, I can sneak over. Come on, let's sneak over.
You wanted to cross the border?
I am. Let's go.
Money, sure, we're going to get so much
Right, we're going to go for one last ride, or maybe two last rides if we can, on Time Traveller.
I can't go to jail.
We made it. You've already been in jail earlier today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Oh, I'll take you to the furnace there if you want.
What?
Yeah, if I get fed up with him this trip, this is where I'm bringing him. guys. And look at the station, look at the air gates behind us. Nobody. The timing is perfect, so we're going to get a front row.
To ourselves?
And potentially, yeah, the whole train to ourselves. I mean, I'm not too sure if they're going to let the guys who are coming in on this train now stay in their seats. I know some parks do, others don't, but yeah, there we go, station to ourselves on Time Traveller. Let's go, and then we'll wrap up the vlog. So we've just come off Time Traveller. It was really good. We were the only guests on the train to ourselves. Other than the staff, they came on and joined us too.
And then you make your magical disappearance by going.
Silver Dollar City. What an absolutely incredible day we've had at Silver Dollar City. Honestly, I wanted to come to this park for so long, and it's been amazing to get here today with Alex, and it feels like today the trip has really got going for me.
We've had a great day.
I enjoyed the first couple of parks, however, this has been the day for me.
Day one is officially today. I mean, technically it's not, however, the real action, the real adventure, the real fun, and the real smiles on both of our faces.
We've loved it today.
Have started today.
Yeah, there's been times the past couple of days, especially the first part, where we got really annoyed. Today, I'm feeling better as well. It's great. It's been a great day. So highlights, of course, from this park. We've got the 7 coasters. I've done those. We've done the dark rides. We did the log flume, and we've captured the experience. You could come to this park and not go on any rides and have a good time. There's so much to it, and it's a full-on themed experience, isn't it? It's a Wild West. My favourite personal ride in the park is Outlaw Run, which we went on twice. Closely followed, of course, by Time Traveller, that we've been on 4 times today.
Wow.
4 times.
And the last ride of the day, at the front, on a train on our own.
With the staff. How awesome was that?
Great,
right.
crazy.
What about favourite ride for you?
Favourite ride, I mean, Outlaw Run for coasters, but in terms of just general rides, it's got to be Time Traveller. Really enjoyed that atmosphere. We wanted to do that coaster since I first heard about it. If anything, I first heard about it through you. You told me all about it.
I mean,
I watched all your talks
really
about it being built, and now we're here. We've been on it. We're stood at the famous entrance sign, which we've seen lots of our dear friends and family having photos in front of. And now we're here. We've ridden Time Traveller and some incredible rides in quite possibly one of my favourite theme parks in the world.
Yeah, this is a top 5 park for me.
Theme in that title there. Theme park has really tested against many other parks today. It was incredible.
I want to point out the staff have been absolutely incredible. I think wonderful. The food here, I mean, you know, as we don't try loads of different stuff. However, here there's a lot of different restaurants, a lot of options.
Whether you're fussy or you like,
what we've had been great.
You've got choice.
Well, what I didn't mention earlier, we had a massive cookie, and I just said to the lady, it was there on display, and I said, oh, you know, I bet this is freshly baked in the park because everything else is. And she said, yeah, I baked it yesterday. Like, how amazing is that? You know, she made it. Like, it's not just out of a freezer what's been there for weeks. This park, I love it to bits. We saw a bit of entertainment. I don't think we've seen the best of the shows today, have we? But we've seen a bit of street theatre, a couple of the shows going on. Next time we come, I know there's a big saloon show. We just didn't have time today.
We mentioned before today was a sample day.
Yeah.
It has been a sample day, but it's a sample day for many other trips we are going to make to Silver Dollar City in the future.
Yeah, like,
can't mark my words on that.
We've done so well, though, to get in what we have today, and I've thoroughly enjoyed this park. The atmosphere is incredible. The layout of the park is complicated. It's not easy to get round. A lot of the paths are quite small. However, I think it would ruin it if they were too big, because that's what really makes it for me.
You also got free parking here as well. You can get preferred parking. You can get like VIP parking where you're really close, and there are trams to and from the car parks to take you around all day, and even till late in the evening. The park shut open nearly an hour ago, and the trams are still running all those crowds off.
What a day.
You can get here and have a great time, and it's really, really worth visiting. Get down here, Silver Dollar City.
And the beauty is, like, we've got Dollywood coming up, and of course with Dollywood, that's another big bucket list park, and it's owned by the same company, and it's the same sort of themes. I think we're going to be in for an incredible time there as well.
I agree.
So there you go. Thanks for joining us in what's been definitely the longest vlog. I know that already from how much we filmed.
Big smiles at the end today.
It's been great. We started off good. The whole day's been consistent. I was worried after the last couple of days, I must admit. Today I feel like we've been our true selves. We've been very happy, and yeah, let's bring on tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us for another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide on this huge trip. Check out the playlist if you want to see all of our different videos, travel vlogs, hotels, and so much more information. And from me and the Milkman, that means it's time to cue those Silver Dollar City credits. See you later, guys.